Hello and welcome to the S Word Live. My name's Renee Rebar and I am your sales strategist, TEDx speaker, and author. And my goal today is to help make sales simple and fun. I have helped thousands of people sell millions of dollars in products and services. So if you are a coach, a consultant, a done-for-you service provider, an agency owner, then this is you that I'm talking to. So welcome. Wherever you are in the world, let me know below. This is a live broadcast. I am here with you. I am coming from Detroit, although I am a native New Yorker, so pardon my crazy accent. Hello, Tara. Say hello as you join. Today I'm going to talk about something that I don't typically talk about, but I put up a poll inside of my private, amazing, free community, the Entrepreneurial Connections Movement, because I feel so passionate about truly being able to connect as global entrepreneurs, working with digital media, that we can literally have a conversation and a client call with someone 4 time zones away. And have it be as effective and clear as we could with someone across a conference room table 3 feet away. So I really wanted to create that space, and it's so invigorating. And so Tara is in there and a bunch of people are in there. And I put up a poll about asking, getting people to see you. Like, what's more important? Is it visibility, or is it converting those people into paying clients once they see you? So let me know if you've ever asked yourself that question. Is it more visibility? Do I need more visibility? Or do I need to know how to close them, how to convert them with kindness and clarity once they see me? So it's a great question, right? So let me know if you've ever asked yourself that question. I asked this to the group because I was trying to decide which one to talk about. But what I found was that it was literally split down the middle. What? So then I thought about it even more, and I realized it's not that big of a difference. So many of us, when we first start out, are just not visible. We're the best kept secret on planet Internet. Let me know if you know someone, or maybe you are the best kept secret on planet Internet. If you are, let me know below. Say best kept secret. Maybe I'll send you something for free. I've got a lot of great fun stuff. So being the best kept secret, a lot of times I made little notes here. A lot of times they think if people just knew about me, then I would be able to turn them into a paying client. They would see what I have. They would love it, and it would work out great, right? So that is one camp. 100%, that is one camp. And oftentimes what I find, and that is someone who's newer on planet Internet, not necessarily newer in business, but newer on planet Internet. Hey, Diana, hello. And so say hello as you guys join. The other camp is they see me, but they're only coming to me for free stuff. So that is the other camp. So that is like, I need more visibility versus I need to convert the people who see me. So which one are you in? Maybe you guys can tell me below. Hey, Tasha, how are you? So the real answer is it's both. We need visibility, and we need the ability to identify the mile markers in a relationship. Even if it's online, it's still a real relationship. Allow them, identify the mile markers of when to invite with kindness and clarity. So, what I find most oftentimes with and I'm like, my little notepad, I've been traveling, so my regular notepad is gone. I don't know where, it's somewhere, it's laughing, it's hiding from me. So if you guys can find it, let me know, okay? Is it in my suitcase upstairs? I can't remember. Okay, so what I find most often is that people that are brand new are just literally not visible enough. And then once they get some visibility, they start booking calls, and then they realize, oh my God, I'm on the phone all damn day, and I don't want to be on the phone this much. So there's really 2 things that are happening. So when I work with people, this is the advice I'm going to give to you. Have one piece of solid content that you put out once a week. Even if it's not, if you still take vacations, right? So if it's like 48 weeks a year, you consistently have a weekly thing that you do. In my programs, I call that anchor content, because it anchors your week. It anchors your business, right? So for me, the S Word Live is my anchor content. It is the piece of content that I do every single week. I do it live. I love live. And I come live, and then they share it across all my channels. And it becomes the root and the foundation of all the other pieces of content, the emails that I send, the connections that I make, all the other pieces, the memes, the posts, the social channels. It becomes the cornerstone of that week. Fair enough? So have one piece of anchor content. I have clients that podcasting is their anchor content, and other clients where blogs are their anchor content. whatever your anchor content is, do that one piece, because if you're a coach, a consultant, a service provider, or an agency owner, you're spending time hopefully working for and doing the work in your business, working for your clients. We don't have 100 hours a week. We don't even have 100 hours a week total. We don't have 100% of the hours we dedicate to our business to spend on sales activities. But we know we have to spend some time on those sales generating activities. So having that one piece of content that can be duplicated and repurposed across all channels, that is my advice to you. Secondly, once you have those people coming through, how do you turn those freebie hunters, if you will, time wasters, tire kickers, into real paying clients? Well, that comes down to a few things. Number one, when someone is if you're in the position, so tell me here, first of all, are you okay with doing one piece of core content each week? And if you are, what would that be? Would it be a podcast, a live stream, a blog? What would yours be? Tell me that in the comments below. And then secondly is, once you're getting people on the phone, if you're getting people on the phone, are you getting at least 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people on the phone each week? And how are they coming to you, right? So it's pre-framing. But then once the pre-framing is there and you're actually on the phone, there is still a nuance. So that emotionally intelligent nuance, to be able to identify that, there are a few key factors. Number one is, are you explaining the value of what you offer to that person correctly? Well, how do we know that? Well, if we've listened deeply, we'll be able to explain that value. So let me know this in the comments. Have you ever been concerned or wondered if the value of what you're explaining, your offer, your program, your services, has that ever been questioned? Like, wow, that's a lot of money. Has anyone ever said that to you? That would be an identifier, a mile marker, that maybe there's a better way to explain the value of what you do. So again, definitely opportunities there. Secondly, setting clear mile markers for the conversations. So are you able during these conversations to set a specific time frame? I've had clients come to me and say, Renee, I'm getting on 5 calls a week. I'm being visible. I'm getting on 5 calls, but still I'm not converting. And so we talk about mile markers and parameters so that they don't become information booth. This is so oftentimes the bane of the coach, the consultant, the guide, because we want to give, we want to share, but when is that determining factor of I'm sharing enough to give them a Band-Aid on a jugular wound and I'm really not helping them? I'm only giving them one small piece of the answer, and really the full answer, which would be hiring you, is really where the full solution is in the problem that they're having. So getting visible versus converting people into paying clients. There are these mile markers. There are these questions. So if you're getting people on the phone because you're being visible and you're connecting with them in a genuine way, you're listening, and they say, wow, that seems expensive, then the question you should be asking yourself is, how am I explaining the value of my service, my product? The other key is creating this rhythm of invitation and giving value, invitation and giving value. And so when we're converting people, and this comes into follow-up, when we're converting people, people aren't always ready to buy what you have. Even if they have the problem right now, they're not always ready to buy what you have today. How many of us can relate to that? We've seen someone's ad, or we've seen someone online, or we have a toothache and we pass the dentist office 4, 5, 10 times before we're like, all right, I got to call, I'm going to drive in, make an appointment, right? Tell me in the comments, has that ever happened to you? You've had a problem for a little bit longer than you would have liked, even though you knew the solution was out there, you knew the person who could solve it, but you just didn't pull the trigger. Who here? Right? So now you're talking to a global market. They're not going to be driving past your dentist office. They're going to be seeing you online. So that's where the visibility comes in. Great. Then you get them on the phone. Excellent. Or you connect with them some other way. You have this continuation of communication. And so whether that's email, whether that's messenger, whether that's in your group, whether that's wherever that may be, there's 1,000 ways to slice that. That continual cycle, that rhythm of giving value and inviting. And so that rhythm is, again, somewhere where we have to really tap into the finer nuances. And when you do that on a consistent basis, that's where going back to the visibility comes in. You will find that people will come back to you and say things like, I just binge watched your live streams, or I just binge listened to your podcast, or my gosh, I just read 10 of your blogs. Well, guess what? Over the past year, you had 48 to choose from. Now, if you're brand new, you can condense your week. So if your time in the week is not spent working with clients because you don't have that many yet, then you can double down, triple down on the content creation so that you can bulk up the type of free value, of goodness that you can give, and then you can double down on your asks so that you can build up that client base. So whether this is your next client, your next offer, whether you're pivoting, wherever you are, if you're expanding and scaling, these strategies will work for you. Put them into place. Let me know in the comments below. PM me, let me know, because I'm excited. And if you want to continue the conversation about what this could mean for you, continue by clicking that link, because that will take you through the chain of my invitation to you. Have a great, great Wednesday. I'll see you next week. Woohoo! Have a great one. I gotta find the button. Where is it?